Hi, I'm Saren.
And I'm Ray.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics. Gimme, gimme.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the one of the devils you know, the Daredevil Podcast. It's ladies' night, as you'll see.
Daredevil Podcast.
It's ladies' night, as you'll see from all the issues we're covering tonight. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is... You can wound her. You can wound her, but you can't kill her.
Basically.
And yes, this will count as your part 4 of your Devil's Reign crossover. So if you haven't listened to part 3, go listen to Know Her Is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast, episode 20.
Spider babies.
Yep.
Or should I say a spider baby and an old Spider-Man?
Oh, what the F?
He's sweatpants Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Couple of balls down the gob.
We
only kid because we love Ray.
That's right.
Ray's gonna hear this, so it's okay.
So kids, so remember, Parts 1 and 2 are on Superconnectivity right here. Part 3 on To Know Her Is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast. And then, yes, this is part 4. And again, if you want your one-stop shopping, eventually, once we're all done, and as we go, I'll add them. Ray and Russell are going to send me their episodes to put on our YouTube channel. So I'll have a playlist of all the Devil's Reign episodes. So
nice.
So if you want to make it easy on yourself, kids. But, again, everyone would appreciate the downloads on their podcast. So. Alright, so, should we get to the old issues and then get to the new ones as usual, Miss Helper?
Yeah, let's do that. That's fine.
Alright, so, yes, let's, remember last time, kids, we did the first part of the, origin of Echo. Now we're going to, wrap up the,
Echo!
Is there a Disney Plus star in here? Oh,
We're not talking about Young Avengers yet.
Oh. Did you see? They said for that Echo series on Disney Plus, I guess they're bringing in there's some Daredevil and Punisher writers in that writers' room.
Yeah, I saw.
So it's like, yeah, duh. So yeah, kids, it should be good.
Did someone say Barenthal?
You can't save Red. All right, so let's get into this Daredevil number 12. From June 2000. Oh, once again, for these synopses, thank you, manwithoutfear.com.
We should really do a crossover. We have a mutual friend and all.
How many crossovers do you want me to do at one time, Little Fire?
Not now!
I know.
But you're the king of the crossovers now. It's official, Philly Podcast.
Yeah. Why Philly? Because I'm from Philadelphia.
I'm not Charlie Asser.
He's such a fancy.
I know you're from Pittsburgh.
He's such a fancy man. He's been here. He's been in this. He's driven to this house.
I think Maz drove.
That's what I'm saying. Maz like the chauffeur, man. All right, so yes, Daredevil 12 from June 2000. Gunplay. Hey-o. Or Saturday night at Lilith's house. Hey-o.
Mind your business and no kink shaming.
This one was kind of like a fill-in issue, so I don't know if Mac needed more time or something. Because yeah, this one was written by Quesada and Paul Miotti themselves. So,
aw, good for Miotti,
Joey and Jimmy.
Exactly.
Rob Haynes, penciler and inker. Colors David Self. Letters Richard Starkings and Comic Craft. Editor Nancy Dakassian. And assistant editor Kelly Lammy. We were getting there. Cover price $2.99.
Hold the line! You're right!
They turned in the century. They didn't know.
They didn't know what they didn't know.
They didn't know how much they can milk us for. All right. So this one begins where 11 left off. Echo holding a gun to Daredevil's head.
Echo's got a gun.
Woman after Will's heart. But we switch.
Woman after Matt's heart.
Hey-oh.
I said no kink shaming.
Alright, so yeah, kid, you'll see why this is kind of a fill-in issue. But we switch scenes to look into the lives of Hell's Kitchen's residents. Brenda has been married to a cop for 22 years. He's become depressed ever since someone used his gun on his partner and killed him. Brenda is trying to get enough nerve to leave him. She's getting tired of the monotonous life she now leads. She's ready to give him his dinner. He's not responsive to much. Interlude. Echo chases Daredevil. Brenda wants to leave, but in the end, she can't tell him. She feeds him his food. Switch to Bobby, a.k.a. Matt.
It's poison!
Switch to Bobby, a.k.a. Mad Dog. He's fresh out of jail and is going after Chloe, the girl he raped years ago. She's taking a shower in her apartment, and Mad Dog is trying to... I know, what is this? This is like a dark SVU episode.
Somebody get Benson and Stabler on the phone, stat!
Dun, dun. Mad Dog is trying to break in through the roof of her apartment. Interlude. Echo throws billy clubs at Daredevil. Those billy clubs cause Mad...
He likes it.
Hey-oh. He likes the club. Those billy clubs cause Mad Dog to get tangled in an antenna, and he falls off the roof. Switch to John. He has MS. He wants to kill himself. He's sitting in a car with a gun in his hand. He's sitting with a gun to his head. He's been fired from his job, and he doesn't want to go on. As he's about to pull the trigger, a loud bang is heard. But it's not.
They fell on top of his car, didn't they? That's classic Daredevil shenanigans.
But it's not the gun. It's Mad Dog, who has landed on John's car. A wanted poster conveniently flies by, and John recognizes Mad Dog. John points his gun at the criminal.
We're in the money! We're in the money!
Don't move! It says dead or alive! Don't move! Switch to Andy, a.k.a. Lil Neo. He's thinking about his youth program where Mr. Kelly was running things. Those were the good times.
Mr. Kelly, you say?
The bad
Convenient.
Oh, yes. Larry, his friend, doesn't believe in Mr. Kelly's ideas, and Larry wants Andy to toughen up. He points a gun at Andy's head to help him change his ways. Lots of gunplay.
Whoa. We all learned about gun safety from 90210, right?
Episode 1?
Exactly. Poor kid thought he hit the jackpot. Wait, I die in the pilot? Oh, man. There's only room for one Brian Austin Green in this town. Sorry, bud.
Oh. But the two, along with another member of the group, go running to see what's the commotion on the other side of the building up ahead. Andy sees Mr. Kelly up in his apartment window. Mr. Kelly, the cop, recognizes Andy, who just happens to be his ex-partner's son. And he finally...
Wait a minute. Are you sure we should have done this issue on this channel? Because this sounds super connected.
Oh, well, Superconnectivity is on this channel.
You're welcome for the shout out, Charlie. Try it sometime. Spread the love.
Oh, man, that Benadryl, man. She's rocking that Benadryl.
We're doing me now?
Okay, another substance Lilith can't take. Check.
Hey, he doesn't have to plug anyone, Lilith Hellfire.
I'm uncancelable.
I thought you were going to say I just sit around and sprout big words and look pretty.
We're doing me now? Got to give all these good things that they can use straps up for the shows, so.
I still like Hona's bear. Slow down. We need this for drops.
Oh, man.
My big thing.
That's the first rule of any, like, podcast crossover with Phil. He's like, slow down. I need this for drops.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Charlie's a busy man, okay?
Give your wife something.
And he does have kids. Hey,
and the cop finally speaks and hugs his wife. John calls 911 to get the reward for capturing Mad Dog. Meanwhile, we get back to Echo holding the gun to Daredevil's head. So we're right back where we started. So yes, fill in issue.
It's no fun when the rabbit's got a gun.
Oh. Rabbits. So I'm assuming they did this because Mac needed like an extra month or something, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it was like 2000. You know, it was kind of chaos at Marvel back then.
And was he just like, man, you guys gave Kevin Smith a lot of time. Come on, give me a month.
Mark your bingo cards, kids. That was Kevin Smith slander.
Burn.
Snoochie. Hey, man, Mr. Smith can come on here and defend himself. I don't care.
We can. I mean, he's a part of our childhood. And, sometimes when you get older, it's time to put away childish things. And I think I'm at that point with Kevin Smith.
You know what?
I'll still always love Dogma and the Skewerverse and all that, but...
I stopped listening to his podcast.
What? That's a shock, Phil. Seriously, you always mention that was basically a bingo card in our
I know.
marker.
I
in
know.
our early days.
I know.
On Fat Man on the Batman podcast.
Now they call it Fat Man Beyond.
He's totally Hollywood. He's totally native now, and it hurts.
Maybe that's what's been rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know. Hell.
I was done after Masters of the Universe. So.
Oh yeah.
Welcome aboard to being a toxic fan, Phil. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, I was following him on social media. I even unfollowed him. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm just done. For some reason, I'm just done. Something's rubbing me the wrong way.
He'll reel us back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
In the next 3 years, mark my words.
You gotta rub that one in.
All right, should we get to issue 13?
Let's do it.
Maybe Echo can pull the trigger finally. Okay.
Maybe.
Right. Hey-oh. Daredevil 13.
It's called Tantric. You gotta build up to the release.
Oh, really? Well, anyone would know.
I mean, that's one way of doing it. I don't judge if that's not how you do it.
Whoa.
Ooh, that sure was close. I didn't get manhandled.
Damn it, you and your drops. Where's my good for that release?
Gotta make room.
Yeah, gotta get rid of some of these drops.
Gotta make room. On page 6 of Lilith Drops, we were busy boning.
That works.
Speaking of which, Foggy puts Kingpin on trial.
Hey-oh. That's right. Daredevil 13, parts of...
But it's a trial in New York, so the only person getting boned is the prosecutor.
Whoa. Daredevil 13, Parts of a Whole, Part 4, Trial and Error. Writer David Mack is back. Penciler Quesada, killer of that marriage. Anchor Mark Morales. Colors Richard Eisenoff. Letters Richard Starkings and Comicraft. Editors are the same. Alright, so this the splash...
Return of the Mac, you forgot! Return of the Mac, come on.
Oh, Return. The splash page.
Because, we love legends in this household.
The splash page shows what we've known since issue 11, namely Echo still holding a gun to Daredevil's head. The kids from issue...
Burn! That's a little passive aggressive there, man, without fear.
Namely,
I did not appreciate that freaking holdover issue.
Well, I added the still, but yeah, it shows what we've known since issue 11. The kids from issue 12 recognize Echo from her show, and they think the two are staging some sort of rehearsal for her show. Echo reluctantly
What is this, Naomi?
Oh! Save it for tomorrow. Oh yeah, I didn't watch any yet, but do you want to talk any Peacemaker 2 or nah?
I saw the first 7 episodes, and that needs to be its own thing at the end of the season, because you cannot, if y'all was waiting week to week for that show, you're going to blow your brains out.
Well, I didn't watch any yet, but I guess they released the first 3, so.
Yeah, so.
Ugh.
I mean, if you want.
I mean,
there's nothing to write home about.
If we can wait till the end. Yeah, if you want to wait till the end, that's fine. But yeah, they think it's a rehearsal for her show. Echo.
How much you want to bet Charlie loves it?
Oh, please.
I put $2 on Charlie loving that stupid show.
I'll bet you money. We'll schedule the episode. It'll be like, wait, Peacemaker came out?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What is that?
That's true.
What is that on? CW?
I forgot. Hold on, I forgot. It's not Disney. It's not Marvel. I forgot.
That's right. He's busy, man.
Silly me.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a gimp mask and murder people.
He does live in that hive of scum and villainy, New Jersey, so.
Mark your bingo card. Oh my god, you people could bet so much on this show. It's like over under how many drops am I going to do on an episode?
a cool 50.
or just like get specific. How many little Hellfire drops are we gonna do in an episode?
A cool 45.
Here we go.
Good for that release. Don't get fingered.
All right.
Speaking of release.
Hello. Echo reluctantly lets Daredevil go and disappears. The kids tell Daredevil that the moves they saw Echo do were from movies they have seen. Taskmaster. Later at home, Matt is awoken by a phone call. Foggy lets Matt know that the Kingpin has been indicted and that one of the Murphy brothers and Larry are testifying. Foggy has been made a special assistant DA. Matt thinks he should stay away from the court session, considering his past with the Kingpin. He learns that Razor Sharp is representing the Kingpin in court. That's right, kids. Foggy's mother. Foggy also congratulates Matt on his charity performance, but Matt has no idea what he's talking about. We see a newspaper.
Oh, what poor girl did he screw now?
No, I think it's the whole Echo
Charity
thing. I think that everyone thinks it was like a charity.
No, get it? Charity performance?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I get you.
We were busy boning? Like, hello? Blue Chew? Never mind him. I'm always on point. I'll get Phil together later. Just we were busy boning. If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me.
And remember, Echo.
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises. And Matt's down for either one. Somebody was trying to sneak it in.
Hey, well, that should be our intro for Devil, you know. Hey, it only comes out every 2 weeks for someone trying to sneak it in. Oh, jeez. We see a newspaper with the headline of the Kingpin's trial and the charity performance by Daredevil and Echo in the playground. Matt remembers what the kids said the day before, so he decides to go to the video store. The guys from Clerks are behind the counter. Oh, jeez.
See?
Just put Kevin Smith in your mouth. All right, anyway. Matt asks for Kung Fu movies.
I don't like that drop. Let's never use that drop.
No, we're not. No. Matt asks for Kung Fu movies, but the clerk says some woman took them out. Matt senses that Maya is coming in at that second, so he races to hide. Unfortunately, he runs into the adult movie section.
Oh, the good old days where you had a little curtain or saloon doors.
These
kids don't know nothing about that.
Had to try to sneak back there. Had to try to sneak back there on Mission Impossible style. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't live in a small town.
Maya returns her movies and renews some of them.
My, Pastor, what are you doing here? And that's why internet porn became popular.
Heck yeah. She leaves, but Matt stays hidden. The clerks wonder why the blind guy is spending time in there, considering his blindness already.
Suspicious.
Matt accidentally finds a porno tape starring Karen Page.
Oh, come on, bro. No, you don't use that material. You use the spank bank material in your heart, bro. Come on, Matt. Come on. I'm done. I'm done with Matt. That's too much. That's a bridge too far.
I like everything.
Foggy's in court and Larry hasn't arrived. Sharp is showcasing evidence and how it has nothing to do with Wilson Fisk. Then it's Foggy's turn and he calls Fisk to the stand. Foggy asks about the phone that's registered to him. Fisk says someone stole the phone from his driver. Foggy asks about the calls made to Fisk. Maybe redial was pushed, says Fisk. The conversation with Murphy. Fisk only talks about the proverbs that Murphy spoke with. Does Fisk know Lenny? Nope. How about Larry? He was the custodian for Fisk's building. Foggy accuses Fisk of killing the wrong man, but the judge quickly sustains his allegation. The judge wants to know where Larry is. Daredevil...
Objection, Your Honor! Order in the court! Order in the court!
Daredevil is at...
Somebody get Elwoods on the phone. That's all I'm saying.
Meanwhile, Daredevil is at Enos's tavern looking for Larry. We go into Fisk's thoughts and learn about his past, how he learned from books and history, and how not to be weak, how a mugging brought some strength within him to fight back, how he must go further than the enemy to succeed. Alright, it's not a Daredevil story until we hit this scene.
What's his last name? Wayne?
Oh! Alright, now it's a true Daredevil story. Hold on. Turk is held upside down from a lamppost by Daredevil. Turk says the Kingpin wants Larry dead.
Don't swear to him! Swear to me!
Where's the trigger?
Oh, good for you.
In court, Sharp shows...
Dude, every time I see that, I'm just like, just do it. Just drop him right on his head. Just...
In court, Sharp shows how Murphy is part of the twin killers responsible for the deaths of babies from the Guardian Devil storyline by Kevin Smith.
Not babies!
The whole Kevin Smith arc. Man, he hates women and babies. Fight me, nerds. How does the...
That's at Nightwing PvP, y'all.
Told you. Come on, Mr. Smith. How does this connect to Fisk? Murphy doesn't help Foggy's case by acting weird in court with his proverbs and sayings. Foggy wants more time to find Larry, but the case is dismissed. The judge doesn't want to waste any more time. Fisk gets off the charge. Whoa. Outside the court.
Easy there.
Outside the court, Fisk talks to reporters. He gets in his limo and asks the driver if Larry was taken care of. The driver turns around. It's Larry, and he's pointing a gun at Fisk. Fisk smiles. Shots are fired in the car. The car stops on a bridge, and Larry goes crashing through the front window. Larry finds his gun just as Fisk comes closer. He fires multiple shots that find the target. Daredevil shows up, and Larry...
Yeah, right. Not that goo bag.
Oh! I mean, yeah. As long as you get at the broadside of a barn. Jeez. Daredevil shows up, and Larry keeps firing. The impact of the bullets makes Fisk fall off the bridge. Larry hands the gun to Daredevil. Larry's speech impediment also disappears. Echo sees Daredevil holding a gun on TV. She now will come...
That's all, folks.
She will now come gunning for Daredevil again.
I'm like, what is this, usual suspects?
I know. In her mind, Daredevil has killed Fisk.
She's a simpleton.
Please, if he wanted to kill Fisk, he'd be more subtle than that. So, thoughts on this?
Convenient plot point is convenient, you know.
I know.
Surprising twist is not surprising twist.
And we never saw Wilson Fisk again.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? It's Fisk.
I know. Alright, so should we get to the next one?
Let's do it.
Alright, Daredevil 14, Parts of a Whole, Part 5, An Object in Motion. What was that? Fisk falling off the bridge?
I was just about to say, what happens with an immovable object? Oh, he's going Super Saiyan on that one for sure.
Let's see. The team's probably pretty much the same. Oh, but penciler is Quesada and David Ross. Mark Morales, inker, Quesada, Palmiotti, and Mac on the cover. Yeah, I think everything else.
Oh.
Oh. What?
I just remembered. Scream comes out Friday.
Why, are you gonna go see it?
I've already seen it, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying clicks and views. I know how you love your clicks and views. I doubt you and Charlie have seen it or want to see it, though.
I mean, I
was like, why does it come out in freaking January? Not even like October? Come on.
Maybe. We'll have to see. I don't know if I can get to the theater.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's all I'm saying. I was just saying, I remember. My ADHD brain is racing. Benadryl cloud is finally kind of folding away here.
Oh Lord. Just look at the list of I forgot AJ Benz is in this.
This cover is so weird, by the way.
Oh yeah, with Maya, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So. It's like a nightmare.
For Matt. Alright, kids. Maya and Matt go to the park, the same one that we've seen in recent issues. Matt knows Maya is Echo, but isn't letting on. Maya talks about her past, but suddenly has to leave. Matt remains at the park. It's reported on a TV in a store window near the park that the Kingpin could be dead. Mm-hmm. Matt returns home and spends some time boxing. He wants to help out Foggy with some court cases involving the Kingpin, so he hands over some of the Kingpin's
Well, it's like, yeah, now that he's quote-unquote gone, Foggy's getting wins left and right. Good for him. That's the best part of this issue. Like, Foggy gets a win, and another one, and another one. Go, Foggy.
It's all in disarray.
Just saying.
Boy, they're taking down the Kingpin, man. I wish someone else had thought of that beforehand.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
All right. Yes, Foggy does well in court, getting 10 convictions. But Matt isn't happy for some reason. Later, Matt, as Daredevil, meets the Black Widow on a rooftop. Oh boy. The Widow knows that a woman is...
We were busy boning?
Oh my.
We were busy boning.
The widow knows that a woman is the cause of Matt's troubled thoughts. Well, duh.
The sky is blue and the day's ending. Why? Chicks will feel pity for me and bang me. World's greatest detective, folks.
That's
a mouthful.
Alright. Echo is nearby, aiming a gun at Daredevil and the widow. The widow is shot with a dart. Daredevil grabs the widow and both go crashing through a skylight to escape. It's dark where they land as Echo joins them. Echo can't see Daredevil, so Daredevil escapes by crashing through a window with the widow in his arms. Echo sits in the park and wonders how Daredevil beat her in the dark. She notices that the sounds around her could be overwhelming to someone who has heightened abilities in the dark. There's TVs, construction, etc. all around the park, so she thinks of a plan for Daredevil. At home, Matt helps the widow recover. I'm sure he does. On TV, they hear a report about
that sexual healing.
No, my.
We all know that's the only way Matt knows how to nurse people back to health. We all know this.
Well, so what are you saying? She got a shot of penicillin?
She's gonna need a shot of penicillin.
You're saying she got the jab?
Is that a triple entendre?
Oh my! On TV, they hear a report about a DD written in fire at a local playground. Matt knows he.
What is this? The movie? Like, come on!
Nothing wrong with double D's.
Touche. Speaking of which, super excited for the Pam and Tommy miniseries. I think it's over on Hulu. About the sex tape? Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Is he gonna honk that horn?
Oh yeah, it's got Sebastian Stan playing Tommy Lee. So
yep. Can't wait for my Sebastian Stan can get it draw.
No, you'll never get that.
Oh, okay.
It goes way back to when he was on Gossip Girl. So like, yeah, I have beef.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
Exactly. I think he's pretty much the only MCU guy that can get it that's alive. So.
Oh my. Echo waits at the park for Daredevil to arrive. Meanwhile, somewhere else, the Kingpin crawls out of a sewer, very much alive. It's in the sewer, kids. We flushed that turd. All right. Thoughts?
Did he see the lizard while he was down?
Morbius. No, bye. All right. Any thoughts on this before we get to the last Echo?
No, I thought that this issue was the funniest for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. Lot to clean up.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's get to the last one. Daredevil 15, Parts of a Whole. The conclusion, Vision.
Dun dun dun.
And no, not that Vision. Daredevil arrives at the park to confront Echo. She has used the smoke from the fire and the noise around the park to disorient Daredevil. They begin their fight. While Daredevil and Echo do their thing, we switch to the Kingpin. We learn of his past, how his parents didn't get along, how his father was a large man who worked hard at his job, etc. Back at the park, Echo says she knows Daredevil killed her father. A TV in the area shows the fire. News on Larry Sobolski and the Black Widow in the hospital. Sobolski?
Too easy.
Yeah. Are we sure that's not an alias? Hail.
Set you pocket! Stop a little puck face.
Whoa!
I said puck.
Need her on cough medicine every episode. Alright. We learned that the Kingpin was named after presidents and a general, Wilson Grant Fisk. Ooh, fancy. Echo and Daredevil continue fighting. I love it's like every synopsis so far tonight has had at least one sentence.
And for 15 pages, they fight. I cannot unsee that now. Thank you, Mr. Chichester.
Remind me next weekend. We need a drop from Chichester, just him saying, and 15 pages, they fight.
Yes.
As a 12-year-old, the Kingpin gets $15 to start a fire, which I believe we saw in Chichester's run. I think it was 300, Daredevil 300.
Yeah.
So, bravo, David Mack.
He did start the fire.
Oh! It wasn't always burning. But
Lies! That whole song was a cover-up.
But I'm just...
I'm on to you, buddy.
I'm on to you, Billy Joel. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just glad Matt called.
Uptown girl, my ass.
Oh, and it's gin and tonic. Don't mess up those lyrics.
What about Gen Z?
But no, I'm just saying. I'm glad David Matt called back to some Chichester.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Yeah, Kingpin gets $15 certifier, but someone gets in his way and he kills him. At school, he finally stands up to some bullies and uses his size for intimidation. He sits in the library, learning as much as he can. As Echo and Daredevil fight, she notices blood on Daredevil's cheek. She recognizes the question mark. She knows Matt is Daredevil. Matt explains that he couldn't have killed her father because he was in elementary school when that happened. Duh. You think for someone?
How do you think I am, woman?
Don't you think? I mean, is that a plot hole? It's like for someone who can read body language like she does, shouldn't she realize Daredevil's not that old?
You think?
Yeah.
But some people need to believe what they need to believe.
That's true.
She's a child still, pretty much. So
Yeah. Echo wonders who could have killed her father. She then realizes who it must be, and she leaves the scene. The Kingpin learns everything from...
Yeah, idiot!
Meanwhile, back in flashbacks, the Kingpin learns everything from books. At age 19, he meets William Lincoln, Maya's father, but soon realizes what he must do to him. He thinks of Maya. Maya returns to her gym. The Kingpin walks in wanting to talk. Maya says she knows who killed her father, and she shoots the Kingpin in the center of the boxing ring. And he's still not. Elsewhere, Foggy gets... He fell off a bridge.
Talk about your right cross in the face.
Marvel, can we just make him a mutant or something already? Or he's juicing on, mutant growth hormone? I mean, he's falling off bridges. He's getting shot. Just in this story. He's taking arrows to the chest in Hawkeye. Spoilers. I'm like, come on.
He's the peak of human perfection. He is Wilson Fisk, Kingpin God.
The 6 million pound
Welcome
man.
to the Battle Dome, bitch.
Oh! The 6 million pound man.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
They were too busy doing things that they wanted to. They never stopped to ask, should they do it?
Oh my. No, remember we were talking about cosplays and stuff? I think it was like the last episode of Hawkeye. Moz and Charlie were talking, and Charlie even said something about he'd make a good Kingpin. I was like, yes, where's it? Although he'd have to shave
any white suit will do, apparently, for Charlie.
Hey-oh. Oh yeah.
That is of course, Dr. Ock reference.
Yes. Oh, yes, his favorite Dr. Octopus.
Superior puss.
Hey, he can wear...
I didn't say Aunt May.
Hey-oh. He can wear white after Labor Day because...
I'm uncancelable.
No, I.
And it only goes to white shoes. Who wants to wear white shoes in the fall anyway?
All right, all right, get your bingo cards ready, kids. I saw the best meme. It's like, they took that screenshot from Seinfeld of Marissa Tomei and George, and it says, this is my headcanon. This is Uncle Ben.
Oh, no, I hate it here. I don't like that at all.
Nor.
Well, Jason Alexander needs that check, so maybe.
Nor. It's really not that bad a word when you think about it. Elsewhere.
Yeah, definitely would have a boyfriend card on that one.
Elsewhere, Foggy gets Murphy convicted of killing Lenny. At the hospital, the widow is okay and is leaving with Daredevil. Unknown to them, the Kingpin comes into emergency. Matt's at home, playing his piano, thinking of Maya. Later, the Kingpin is at his office, and it's revealed that he's blind.
My, have the tables have turned. Did you fall into some toxic sludge while you were in that sewer?
I rode some turtles
maybe
out.
He fell into the East River. I don't know.
That's true. It's New York, man. Could throw a rock, hit some toxic waste. All
I
right.
wonder if he ran into any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles while he was down there.
All right. This is an inside joke. No one will get this, but I like turtles. It's like my new son's new favorite phrase.
Why?
I don't know. YouTube, school, I don't know.
He's like something.
He says he's the Turtle King.
Okay. Is that a hint he wants turtles? I don't know.
I don't know. I like turtles. All right. So Lil. All right. That was between last episode and this. That's the whole Echo. Well, the whole origin, the first story. What did you think?
she's better developed than most villains out of the 2000s, I'll tell you that much. And she's a woman. It was so shocking. No, like, I'm not even being facetious. Absolutely shocking. I thought it was pretty well done.
Yeah, and although they did date, I mean, Matt didn't even get in her pants, so bravo.
He can't help it.
What?
He can't help it. He's mad.
Yeah, but he didn't get in her pants, though.
I know, but he wanted to.
Not for lack of trying, I know. But I tried to kill you. That's okay. That's okay.
It's one of my turn-ons. It's fine. I think it's like number 2 or 3.
Tap, tap, tapping my way.
You don't want to know what number 1 is.
Hey-oh.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
You know, you try to kill me and...
I think the pants come off next.
All right, so good storyline. I mean, especially, for the time period it came out, I think that was a...
And the people that were writing.
Yeah, true.
I mean, like, no shade, I love them, but, you know, you don't expect good female characters out of either two of those guys. So. And
just the time and everything. I mean, this story really could have gotten lost to the mists of time. But yeah, so can't wait to see what they do with Disney Plus.
Agree. Now let's get to the new stuff, damn it.
All right.
Chomping at the bit here.
Hey, all right, you want to start with last week's Elektra, Black, White, and Blood number 1?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I know we talked about this a little on Capes and Lunatics, episode 243. But yeah, what were your thoughts on this? I liked it. It's like
I like this one. I like the gimmick.
Yeah, but like some of it, like especially that first story, very like out of continuity type thing.
And that's okay.
Yeah, because I mean, she's fighting vampires in that first one. Again, Mark Bagley art, which I love.
I love the dig. I love it.
So, whoever could I be speaking of?
We're doing me now.
But you know what? This makes me like long for like, you know, we need another Elektra solo book like after Devil's Reign and put Bagley on it.
Yeah, I was surprised that they called him in. I wouldn't necessarily that wouldn't be the first person that I would think of to do it, but he surprised me.
I wonder if it's like, I mean,
it feels a little bit out of his comfort zone, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all.
Yeah. I just wonder though, there's like 3 stories. I mean, they're all short, they're not full length issue stories, but like there's 3 stories in each issue. So it's like, I wonder if they're just like, they throw it out there and like look for as many artists as they can and be like, hey, who wants to, you know, draw some of these stories?
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Or they know who they want and you see if they're interested in stuff like that.
Because how many issues is I can't remember how many issues this is, but it's probably going to be between 4 and 6, right?
Or 5?
Yeah, it's probably,
I think it's 6. Because how long did the other ones usually go? The Black, White, and Bloods.
I think they might have gone 5 or 6.
I want to say it was 4 for the last one that they did for Carnage. Was it Carnage?
Was it I know, was it or Deadpool? Was Deadpool the last one?
Yeah, Deadpool had one too.
I mean, Wolverine, Carnage, and Deadpool. I know. Anybody else get one on the Marvel?
Yeah, it's probably gonna go 4 just because of the economics.
Yeah,
so, like the pandemic has really hit the comic book place hard.
I don't know. I mean,
marketplace hard.
You think with like the good word of mouth from Devil's Reign, they might buy it some goodwill, maybe though too. I mean, it's a good story, but
I like the anthology formula, but at the same time, I think they definitely do want to retool and hunker down on what's going on in the actual MCU to create some synergy because, you know, Disney Plus isn't doing that good. Really? No, I'm not, and that's no shade. It's kind of an open secret. So, like, I think they're really focusing on that synergy between Marvel and Disney.
Yeah.
So anything that's kind of not in the woodwork, in the pipeline for the next 2 years, you know, in the comic book story, will do as, you know, little as possible. If it sells great, awesome. If it doesn't, even better.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like it is.
I think that's just kind of where we're at.
It looks like it is 4 issues, so.
Yep.
You know what? That probably takes it to like the end of Devil's Reign. It's probably they probably want. You think that's any coincidence? It's running concurrently with Devil's Reign? No.
Actually, kind of.
Oh, really?
It's like, why should I get this book when this other book, you know, is the main tie-in book? You know, I think it's like unless you're like a diehard Elektra fan or just like the Daredevil, you know, universe fan in general, that could actually hurt a book. It's like, well, this is kind of superfluous. You know, why? Comic books are expensive now.
I don't know. I just thought maybe they were just like, oh, hey, love this character. Here's more of that character.
I mean, in a better economy, that's genius. But right now, I think that's actually might hurt the book a little bit.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was like out by itself, it would like probably generate a little more interest.
I mean, they could just print on the cover, just be like, hey, kids, love Devil's Reign? Buy this book. We canceled Luke Cage for you.
Yeah. Let's not go there. I don't want to bog down a great book in controversy.
I know. That had nothing to do with it. No, like I said, I love these stories. I like that second one with her, like, killing the mobsters and then the little girl and everything.
Yeah, anything with a mobster, a gangster, I love it. It gives me very pulp vibes, and I'm always cool with that.
Yes.
Very Sin City vibes, if you will, but in a good way.
And that last one with, like, it was giving me, that last story was kind of giving me Wonder Woman vibes.
How so?
Just like the supernatural stuff and just,
she did deal with the hand and stuff, and that's pretty...
I don't know if just the imagery was just giving me Wonder Woman vibes, just,
Well, they tried it with Eternals. Angelina Jolie is no Wonder Woman.
I know. Oh, hey, we'll be getting a lot.
We have Wonder Man. If you want to do Wonder Woman, you literally have Wonder Man, okay?
Hey, that Eternals just hit Disney Plus, so we'll be getting a whole slew of new reviews on social media, kids. So, for people who didn't go to the theater to see it,
I don't even think it generated that much buzz at the movie theater. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think they'll probably be talking about Scream more than Eternal.
Well, I'm just saying, people who didn't bother going to the theaters now are going to see it on Disney Plus and just be like, oh, okay,
maybe.
Yeah. So this is a must recommend, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I think they did really great with all those. Even Wolverine, who I feel is oversaturated the market, I thought they managed to find some new stuff to do.
Yeah.
And callbacks to and stuff like that. So really enjoying people that you wouldn't normally associate with, like, say, a Wolverine book, a Deadpool book, a Carnage book, an Elektra book, are doing it. And I think it just really reinvigorates and keeps things fresh.
Oh yeah, I got all the Deadpool ones. I got a few of the Carnage and Wolverine ones. I didn't pick them all up, but the ones I did.
I think I'm only missing one of Carnage, and I only got 1 in 4 Wolverine. So
yeah,
because it's Wolverine.
I might go back. I might try to get the rest of them if I can. But I read them. I wasn't disappointed in any of them. I was like, okay. You pick up a Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, you kind of know what to expect. But I'm like, okay, it's not bad.
I like that it's not bogged down in the continuity, because I'm not a fan of the current Marvel continuity in any of my major books.
Yeah.
So.
And
it's nice.
Was it the Carnage? Oh no. Oh, was it Deadpool? They had the one story was Carla Pacheco, the Spider-Woman writer.
Yeah, that was Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh, I know Ray's covering the latest Spider-Woman issue, but we got to talk that tomorrow on Capes.
We'll do Buckaroo.
Did you read it yet?
Make sure I read it.
Okay.
At the top of the pile.
Oh, read it. All right. So should we get to our part of the crossover? Woman Without Fear?
Yeah. Which cover did you get?
I just got this one.
Yeah.
Yep. We got the same. I don't know if they sold it.
There was nothing wrong with the other one. This one stood out more to me.
Yeah.
It felt like this was the vibe of the book more,
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, no. Alright, not to spoil anything for, Capes or anything, but this might be my favorite book of the week.
It's definitely,
it's up.
My number 2 Marvel of the week.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, if it's not number 1, it's pretty damn close, and this is the week when we got to bend
How does Chip do it? I really, my affinity for Chip, with every issue he puts out, whatever book it is, he's so busy. He has so many different books. I don't know how he keeps it all straight.
Well, I know at least in this one, he gave us a nice mixture of new information mixed in with some stuff we already knew.
Yeah.
The
vulnerability is just so amazing. It's people have kind of lacked that for her as a character.
And it's
I thought that was pretty cool.
And it's you see how it ties in. What was that? Devil's Reign 2, I think it is, when she goes to confront Kingpin. That's in the beginning of this issue.
Yep.
And then...
and I like her training scenes. They feel very, raw and visceral. So that's always nice.
Oh, yeah. And then she pulls a little Hellfire, man. She goes home, sees Matt, and...
We were busy boning.
And then he's like, hey, you want to go out with my friend? She's like, nah, I got
Also driving a fast car in the snow.
Car accident.
Oh, she's a girl after my own heart.
Car accident, yes. But no, she's you, man.
Exactly.
She's you, man. She got what she needs, and the guy's like, hey, you want to go out with my friend? She's like, nah, I got what I need. No, goodbye.
Later, homie. See you later, Bunky.
Got that poison out of my system. I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, we get the training montages with Stick and that woman from the hand. And
you know who I'm surprised they didn't try to have play Daredevil in the early 2000s.
Who?
Dennis Leary.
Really?
Because he looks like, in the picture in this issue that she's holding, he looks like Dennis Leary. I'm just saying. Young Dennis Leary, obviously, but, rescue me, Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
But he's too hardcore, staunch Republican to be palatable nowadays, so.
And I don't know. I don't know if back then, if they would they have given him a big superhero franchise? No.
I mean, he was on FX and doing numbers, and he was selling out comedy tours.
True.
I'm just saying they gave Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, for God's sake.
True.
I mean, out of all the nepotism babies, he's my favorite next to Zoe Kravitz. But let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, they almost gave Nicolas Cage Superman. Okay, I got you.
And Kevin Smith. The 2000s were wild.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
You think COVID's bad, kids? We almost got You think COVID's bad, kids? We almost got a Kevin Smith, Nicolas Cage, Superman.
Also, spoilers. Don't look if you don't want to. But
Oh yeah, the last page. Well, they kind of hinted at that in Devil's Reign 2. So
yeah.
So yeah, if you've read Devil's Reign 2, kids, you kind of know who meets her in the woods at the end of the issue. Yeah.
He's back.
Well, that's
also they could have kept this damn ad.
Oh yeah, the Eternals ad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to make that. They're trying to make that comic a thing. Like Thanos has taken over as like head of the Eternals now and stuff. Name brand recognition. Thanos.
Give me ego. Honestly, give me ego.
Ego.
I don't care.
But no, like that. Like what? Okay, so I mean, I won't spoil it. But that character who shows up at the end of this issue, I know. Like I said, he shows up. They showed that he shows up at the end of in Devil's Reign 2, and Charlie's like, "Why did they do this?" I'm like, he's basically a plot device at this point.
I mean,
he always wants to chase. He always wants to fight the the deadliest prey alive. So he goes hand to hand with people. There was a Captain America a few years ago. I think it was a Mark Waid that he fought Captain America. He's going to.
I have that one sheerly for the cover. By the way.
yeah. There was some beautiful art in some of those. Yeah. I mean, hell, he tried to hunt down Kane when he was Scarlet Spider for a while.
You idiot!
Craven is just yeah. But I do like that Chip gave us like some of those scenes from what was that, Man Without Fear?
Yeah. Like
the car and the cliff and everything.
I was just like so relatable. I feel called out.
It's the story we covered on episode 1, kids.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm here for this. Like I said, this was one of my favorite issues this week.
Well, hell, they have to scroll so far down now. I'm so proud of us.
What? Oh yeah, that's right.
The number 1 episode.
Or if you once again, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, there's the Devil You Know playlist. So just listen to them all. But once again, download.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes. Yeah, don't listen if you're not going to subscribe. No, I know this is good because like when I turned to the last page and it says issue 2 in February, I'm like, oh, come on.
It's not that far. We got 2 weeks.
I know. But it's like, I don't want to, Spider-Man's been spoiling us, I'm like,
oh, God, I know.
And that February.
But I feel like Devil's Reign gives us just enough too, like as a crossover. It's shaping up to be pretty fun. I mean, it's not King in Black, but I'm liking it so far. I have to wait till the end to see if it's as good as King in Black.
Yeah,
that was a perfect crossover for Marvel, honestly.
Yeah,
and I won't shut up about it. I'm sorry.
I am liking Devil's Reign so far. So you read issue 1 and 2, Devil's Reign?
Oh yeah, I'm all caught up and everything, and it's interesting. I just don't know what the end game is at this point.
Yeah. Ben Rowley versus Taskmaster.
If it's going to be some like life-changing situation for anybody,
I just wonder.
It feels like it might.
Well, just from some of the other stuff I've read, it seems Mr. Fisk has found out other people's identities. So I wonder if they're going to like do a big ass mind wipe on him so he forgets everyone's identities.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Doctor Strange, paging Stephen Strange.
Well, no, that's how. Or unless they use the Purple Man's children again, that's how cleared up Daredevil's identity.
Oh, not the Purple. No, we're done with him.
The Purple Man's children and Doctor Doom's device.
I mean, it's better than calling Mephisto, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right.
Just a little stab in the heart right at the end.
Hey-o. All right, so are we done?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so kids, don't wander far because part 5 of the Devil's Reign crossover will come. Well, hell, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us on the podcast, it'll come tomorrow. Part 5 will be, that's right, it'll be on Superconnectivity, episode 376. That's right, kids. On Superconnectivity 376, as Charlie Esser and I discuss Superior 4 number 1. Boy, I wonder if Charlie's going to like it. Oh, kids, he's going to...
I can go out on a limb and say yes. It'll be a thumbs up.
Yes, but he's going to break it down and tell you why you should like it.
I mean, we'll probably all like it for different reasons, but I'm interested to hear why he likes it.
Yes. And then, man, they're really getting them Spider-Woman issues out of the way, because part 6 after Superconnectivity will be back to know where to fear her, and I think Spider-Woman only has 2 parts. But never fear, Ray will be back when Moon Knight, it's in the Moon Knight issue and the Moon Knight Devil's Reign one-shot, so.
Oh, cool. Can't wait.
And Russell will be there in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
You know.
You gotta rub that one in.
I mean, he did get stuck with, X-Men and...
Winter Soldier, Villains for Hire.
Poor Russell. Villains for Hire is pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool, though, so.
Okay. I was going to say, and then, at the end, we're all for the final issue of Devil's Reign, right here on the Devil You Know, everyone.
No, not a round table. You're a madman. That's going to be 8 hours. 3 parts.
We'll keep everyone in line. Yeah, Russell and Ray and everyone will be here. Yes. Everyone involved in the crossover will be here for the final issue, kids. All right.
What a sausage fest.
Saturday night at Little's house. Anyway,
in this pandemic, yeah, right.
I know. All right, kids. So, next episode.
When will it end? I need to get back to my debauchery. When will it end?
And the next episode of The Devil You Know will be part of the tie-in. So yes, we'll be back with The Devil You Know, the Daredevil podcast for Devil's Reign number 3, which will be part 9 of the crossover. So,
and don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon for Chichester Chats trademark pending.
That's right, because in 2 episodes, along with Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear number 2, we're also going to be talking Assassins number 1. The tie into our Patreon episode, which we will be discussing with Mr. DG Chichester. So,
ooh, fancy.
So yeah, kids, the next 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 episodes will be part of the crossover. Because this thing has 24 parts, kids. Hey, that's spread.
If you're gonna do a crossover.
Hey, that's spread between us, Ray's 2 shows, Russell's, Tomes of Evil. So.
If they could just have managed to get Howard the Duck.
But yes, the big round table will be for Devil's Reign
at the end of March, obviously.
Well, yes, it'll be the Devil You Know episode 34. So stay tuned, kids. Like I said, it'll all be on the YouTube. But yeah, if you want to catch it all, so please subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics podcast, To Know Where's to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast, Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast.
The original Moon Knight podcast.
And Tomes of Evil itself.
Because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to start a Twitter war with somebody I don't know yet.
That's true. And yeah, Tomes of Evil.
Sound like he's, nobody tell Brian.
Daydream! Nobody ever tell Brian.
Nobody tell Brian!
But yeah, and also, again, make sure you listen to Tomes of Evil with Justin and that other guy. So
that Joker nugget himself.
Oh! Where's the Joker nuggets? And remember, kids, girls can listen to it too.
It's not just for boys.
You're looking at a party.
Booty looks good all the time.
Whoa.
My fetish is to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
Hey-o.
I mean, no judgment. We all went through our Justin Timberlake phase. I get it.
Oh.
Sorry, Dave, yeah.
Somebody's going to come down there and punch you. You threatened to come up here and punch me. Someone's going to come down there and punch you.
I'm just tempting her. I'm like, Disney World is on the way to my house. Just saying. Whenever this pandemic is over, I'm just saying.
I'm married to a feisty Italian who has 3 older sisters. You're going to be a speed bump, Lilith Hellfire.
Maybe that's what I want.
Where's my camera? Anyway, okay, kids. So yes, you have your homework. Once again, part 5. You only have to wait one more day for part 5 on Superconnectivity.
Hey, we don't say that around here.
What?
One more day. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's true. And then again, part 6, go back to Know Her Is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast with Saren and that old man. So, all right.
That should have been the name of the podcast, Saren and the old man.
Okay, kids. So yes, and if you have, send your thoughts in for all parts of Devil's Reign. If you don't know where to send it, just send it to capesandlunatics@gmail.com. I will forward it to the appropriate parties if it need be. So email capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow The Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast on
Daredevil Podcast.
Fight me, nerds. On Facebook, on Twitter. Go join the Daredevil fan group on Facebook. So yeah, find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do. You'll see Ray and Russell and all of them lurking there anyway. So, so find links to all those. Links to this YouTube channel, like I said, on our YouTube channel. I'm already assembling the playlist for this. So if you want one-stop shopping, it's there. Most importantly, as Lilith Hellfire said, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, we're paying for this out of our own pocket now.
We're not Wilson Fisk.
We're not even Matt Murdock. So yeah, if you can, please subscribe. You get exclusive content for $3 or $5. Creator interviews. Mr. D.G. Chichester, famous Daredevil writer, is there every single month. And of course, superhero movie brackets are about to begin. So please subscribe if you can, or pick up your Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Everything you need to know, everything you need to buy is at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you wrecking cars and shooting guns?
Florida! When it's over. You can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, live tweeting Naomi. I didn't live tweet Naomi the premiere because somebody had a podcast crossover to do, which I don't mind, totally happy. Be sure to go check out our Green Lantern podcast over on Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, number 50 for the boys. Look at them go. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69 and on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
That's a mouthful. Somebody was trying to sneak it in.
Oh, that's right. So, yes. So, remember, kids, check out every part of the crossover with Ray.
Talking about me is so natural for Ray.
And Russell.
Suck it, Russell.
All right. What a mess. Hey, I needed a Matt Kona for that Green Lantern episode. You know what?
I didn't mind. I was totally happy. It was a good issue. Like I said, it wasn't one that I read. And you guys be sure to check it out to see what I thought.
It was the Green Lantern Silver Surfer crossover, kids, so.
Yeah, that happened. The 2000s were a wild time.
That was the 90s, man. That was the lead up to that Marvel vs. DC. All right, kids. So, yes, Devil's Reign continues. Again, in one day. Stay here in one day. Superconnectivity 376. And Superior 4, number 1. You know that Dr. Octopus beat from that show? Not that show, that movie. That Superior Puss from No Way Home. And then, like I said, part 6, go back to Know Her Is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast. So all will travel around the world to Know Her Is to Fear Her. Well, him, I think Saren was close to that hiding still with him on his stuff. Alright, kids. Come back next time. Again, next few weeks, lots of Devil's Reign. But till then, remember, better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't.
You'll get it one day, Phil. It's fine.
That's what she said.
We are Venomaniacs is the Venom Site official podcast for all of your symbiote news, reviews, and point of views about Venom-related comics, movies, television, animation, and merchandise. We are available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play Music, and YouTube. Join us, won't you?